I didn't open my emails that day, so I didn't even know. So in like the following day when I opened my emails, I was like, whoa, I passed phase two. And I was like, okay, let me see if they'll send me a certificate. They sent me a certificate telling me that I've passed both phases and that I'm funded. And I was like, oh, this company is new. Maybe will they have funds to pay out people? I don't know. Let
Right.
me continue
That
trading.
is a very interesting question and the right
Yeah, yeah,
question to ask. Go
yeah,
on.
yeah. It's new, so will they maybe for the first profits of the traders, maybe they'll take them and hold them. I was not sure about it, but since it was free, I was like, let me just trade. When I place trades on other accounts, let me just also place trades on it. And but I was not placing those many trades. That's why the money that I withdrew was $300. So I reached a certain point when I was withdrawing from another account, and I was like, will this money actually will it come? Will it reach me? And then I withdrew it, and then it hit my account. And actually, the whole amount, I didn't spend it. I just took it to my mom.
Yo, I'm enjoying this, bro. Let me just take it back with real quick for the people who are listening. One, you said you were skeptical. Two, you said, you know what? Since it's a free account that I received from the giveaway, I'm gonna tread lightly. Three, I might be losing count here. But but you basically put Fortunes Funding to the test. And since they were new at the time around January, February, you said, let me request a payout and let me just trade with something that is feasible where I can see that if they do pay me out, then okay, I'll
I'll
know that
continue
maybe they are,
trading.
yeah, they are legit. And then you also was like, you know what? I did my due diligence to the best of my abilities, but still, it ain't real until you get that payout.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah. That's
hopefully
how you
they
know it's
can
real.
pay you out because hopefully we got enough of a budget to pay traders out because this has been a problem, bro.
Huge amount.
I've been caught up in situations like that where like I partnered with a prop firm. I, traded, I invested my time, I applied my risk management, my knowledge, my everything that takes a toll on you to see the day of a payout. And then they shut down or they were just finding ridiculous excuses not to pay traders. And it's so discouraging. It's so
Yeah,
annoying,
as a trader.
bro. And
Because
so
as traders, before you hit that buy or sell button as a trader, you can even wait a whole week just for a trade.
I'm telling you, bro. That's
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
valid point. That's a very valid point. So you've told me that you are a businessman. So obviously you understand risk management, risk averse decisions. So how has that helped you as a trader, bro?
That has helped me because earlier on, let me just give you an example. In my business, I run a furniture store,
Okay.
and most things are locally made. And but for the chairs and stuff, we import them. For the office furniture, that's, let me specify, office furniture.
Mm.
So you get like in my work, when I place maybe a certain table, it has costed me $100 to make it. I'll sell that table maybe for like $150. You see, that's like around 50% of the income. So when I brought that mind to trading, actually I thought that when maybe I place $100 in an account, in a trade, maybe I'll risk $50, $50, and maybe let's say I earn $100 off that trade. I came with that mindset because I was seeing traders post flashy cars, houses. They're in Miami this weekend, this holiday they're in Miami. The next holiday they're in Dubai. Yeah, but when I learned how to trade, I take a trade, I take a loss of 50%. The next trade, my account is gone. But as I came to evolve, as I knew how to trade, maybe an account, a funded, because right now I only trade funded accounts actually. I don't fund myself.
Wow. We'll talk about that in a second.
Okay, when most prop firms, or let me talk about Fortunes, you give a 5% daily drawdown.
Yes.
So you find that 5% daily drawdown in a day, you can maybe find at least maybe 2 or 3 trades that you can jump in, you can hope on them. Let's say that for the first trade, let's say that you risk 5% of the account, and that's 5%, that's the daily drawdown. So
right.
If that trade takes a loss, that means that you can't trade for the whole of the day, even if you find another trade which was much better than the other one. So what I do is I take maybe a 1% or 2% risk on one trade, so that if it takes a loss, I know that for the day I have 3% remaining that I can risk, and it can recover the loss that I made during the day. Yeah, wow. That's how important risk management is.
Yes, sir. Very well broken down. And so now we can see how it is possible for you to actually get a payout, because you have a strategy and a risk management structure. So what is your favorite pair, and how long has it taken you to realize that leveraging a prop firm right now is the best option for you? Because a lot of people, they use this route to fund their personal account. Why is it that now you no longer trade with your personal account?
The reason why I don't trade with my personal account, it's because for the money, when I withdraw the money, like let's say I can fund myself maybe up to $10,000, but for that money just to stay there and for me to trade on it, I'm a businessman, I've told you that, and I just can't watch that money stay there. Instead, I'll take for the maybe for the 10,000, let's say I'll take $100 and go to a prop firm, and I come to Fortunes Funding, and you'll give me a $10,000 account. So meaning of my money, I now have $9,900 remaining that I can invest back in my business. Yes. And for the $100 that I bought an account with you, and I now have a $10,000 account, even though it's funded, that I can trade with. Yeah, that actually helps me put money back in my business.
Absolutely. So now you're looking at it from a budgetary mindset, which also shows that, like, just like the banks, instead of taking out $10,000 of your personal funds, it's like you're leveraging the prop firms like a bank, where you're using their structure of finances to be able to get a payout with the skill sets that you have, so that you don't use the $10,000 from your business, and instead you reinvest into your business. Very well done, bro. How old are you, my man, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 20.
What? Oh my goodness, bro. You understand business better than a lot of 40-year-olds that I know, bro. Like, dang.
I just have to, wow. It's just credit to my parents. They taught me when I was young.
This is crazy, man. So, wow, that shocked me a little bit. So that means you must.
I'm still studying, actually.
What was that?
I'm still studying.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in university.
Okay, yeah. You're in the Okay, that's great, man. That's good to hear. So, do you have any background in finance in your family by any chance, or are you the first out of your generation to be taking these leaps?
I'd say I'm the first, because my parents' background, it's not that great. Leave alone even that great. It's bad. It's bad, actually bad. I was from the ghetto. Do you know the meaning of ghetto?
Do I know the meaning of ghetto? I think I pretty much know the meaning of ghetto, bro. You're looking at this handsome turtlenecked brother, but listen, man, I'm from the Caribbean islands. I know what it looks like to be in ghettos, and not that I lived in ghettos, but we know when we come from a certain place, we know about certain places, and we know how important it is to grow and evolve from that mental state and that condition of physical environment.
Yeah, now that's I was born in a ghetto here in Nairobi, raised there by my parents, actually. And it reached at to a certain point that my uncles are the one who helped us out, gave my mom a job, of the furniture job. For the furniture, my uncle owned a big furniture store. Employed my mom. My mom learned the job. She saved some money and opened hers, and just then, glory to God, it became successful.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's, yeah, and I opened my store in a different place, so as to hope to make it like a chain, a business chain. So I opened another branch close to where I live here. So and I stock it. It's just a branch. When I don't have stock, I can ask for my mom for maybe some chairs to fill up my shop. Yeah, and when I sell, I return the stock. I go to school. I actually have employed somebody. I'm an employer at 20.
Okay, employer.
So that,
Okay, you put on that employer hat. I like that. I like that.
But
That's
it's just
awesome.
one person.
Okay, that's fine. Less
Yeah.
expenses, keeping the payroll.
Yeah, he opens the shop and waits for the clients. Yeah, but when I'm not in school, I go to the shop, take my laptop there, teach him trade. Actually, I am teaching him how to trade.
Oh, so you're employer and you're teacher at the same time. So you're mentor.
Yeah, I'm 20. I can't just be a boss. We just friends. When you're a client and walk into my shop, you can't know who the owner is because
They just gotta get the value. You just gotta pass it.
Yeah.
I like that, bro. It's just a trader's thing, man. I like that. You're passing down wisdom as you should. So this brings me up to a question that I want to ask you. So you're leveraging prop firm capital. This is obviously an important part of your trading now.
Yeah.
How would you feel if tomorrow prop firms are no longer something that is part of the industry anymore? How would that impact you?
That'd be a big blow to my face, just straight at my face. That a huge blow, because I told you I only trade using prop firms. That will be a huge blow. But anything can go wrong. We're always prepared for anything. So in case that happens, that time, and I can fund myself, because it's the discipline that matters and the strategy.
Yes, sir.
But it'll be a huge blow. It'll be a huge blow to my face.
Yeah, I agree. It would definitely be devastating, just because of the fact that if we woke up today and there's no longer any banks, the idea sounds cool until you realize that every industry plays a vital role in our industries. And this is why it's very important to have an industry operate under good ethical measures. Because at the end of the day, this has changed the lives of many people, many traders in different continents. And so now we have people like you, traders like you, who not only trade with just prop firm companies, all because they want to leverage the idea that their skill set, even though nobody could take that away from you, but the fact that you have less stress and less risk to even go and go that route is such a good thing, right? Which is why it is just as important for companies to remember the importance why they started something like this, so that way we can continue furthering the goal. Because if a prop firm, like whatever prop firm, including our own, doesn't exist today, it would make a big impact on many communities. We have traders who are literally working from home like I do.
Yeah.
And leveraging prop firms, reinvesting the profits into businesses. And it's part of the economy to be able to do that. And so just seeing something like that just no longer existing definitely puts a big impact. You got to think about people who literally depend on this, because they need to move the money and funnel the money into different industries to sustain. So this is what's going on right now, bro. And so this is why I wanted to hear your perspective from a business standpoint and a trader standpoint, because like it or not, prop firms are a new normal. So
they are new normal, actually.
Yeah, how would you feel if maybe the rules were a little bit harder, or the amount of money to get funded became a lot more expensive because of new rules? How would you feel about that?
That's devastating because yeah, that's devastating because for prop firm, you can buy an account in a prop firm, and because of the rules of that prop firm, maybe you decide to leave. So to leave will be expensive because you know that when you go to another prop firm trying to buy an account there, it will cost you money. It will cost you a lot.
That's true.
It's hard. Yeah, it will
And
cost
part
you a
of the
lot.
reasons why a lot of people even chose Fortunes Funding over a lot of prop firms was because it was cost effective, you know? So, that's something to think about because,
And huge
um,
profit splits
oh,
actually.
yeah, beautiful profit splits from the simulated accounts. And yeah, there's just nothing like Fortunes Funding out there. So, by the way, we still have some great new promotions going on, man. But because you have been some of our best of the best, the cream of the crop, the people who actually make um this experience all the more better, you have earned yourself another free giveaway today, bro. 25K account on behalf of Fortunes Funding, man. You know we don't play out here, baby. You know what's up, man. Yeah, you didn't see that
Thank you,
coming,
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
and you know what
Thank
they
you.
say, man. Fortune favors the bold.
The
And
bold, yeah, yeah.
you, sir, have been a bold trader.
Thank you, sir.
Your story is inspiring. It's good to know that not only are you trading, but you're also passing down the information. You're also being very conscious about how you spend your money, as you should. So if somebody's watching right now and this is not your typical story, you came from ghetto, humble beginnings to a comfortable and a conscious lifestyle, something of abundance. And I respect that, bro. I really do. And so right now, there's a lot of children and young guys around your age in Nairobi who are not choosing that type of lifestyle. They're not choosing to be in school. What would you tell them watching this story right now, as the nation is literally learning from you as one of the examples and leaders of your generation? What would you tell them?
I'll just tell them that, first life here in Nairobi. We have let me in Kenya. We
Yes.
have this year we have a different government, and the taxes are way too much. They have imposed taxes on taxes on taxes. Everything is being taxed. We have also being taxed a housing levy, which I don't know what. Let me just not get into details of the tax.
Hmm.
And trading can help. It can help someone because, like me, it changed my life because when I withdrew my first payout, it was around, not from Fortunes though. It was around $2,000. That's the capital that I used to open my furniture store, leave
Wow.
alone restocking. Yeah, yeah. To pay for the rent, for the deposit, yeah, for the different types of bills. So that alone kept me going because I was thinking, like, if that has made me open this, maybe in the next like 10 years, I'll be owning different shops of furniture, the whole country, branches. So I'd just like to advise for the people around my age, because mostly those are the new ones in trading. People around my age, people around 20, those are the new people in trading. Just learn. Actually, learning is very important. Never get tired of learning, because as a trader, I'm a trader. I am a good trader. I can say I'm a good trader, even though I'm not the best trader. I can't classify myself as the best trader, but I continue learning because I know you can't know everything. The market changes. There are some rules which changes day by day. So you have to
Adjust.
open your mind, and yeah, you have to keep learning day in, day out. That's how you'll get
Absolutely. And what would you
you
say?
can know how the market moves.
Sorry. So what would you say to the young generations around your age who's watching this video, when it comes to investing in themselves and maybe becoming a trader like you?
Just tell them that in YouTube, actually, you can find never. Many people don't trade because they don't know where to start. Uh, I checked your Instagram yesterday, and I saw that if somebody can scroll your Instagram and they don't have an idea of trading, they can just get a concept of what trading is. So you can follow traders on Instagram, you can go to YouTube, and you can just get a grasp of what trading is. And actually investing in yourself, it's something very important, because you trade, you make a loss today, you trade, you make a profit tomorrow. So when you make a loss, you go back to the basics of trading and invest yourself with knowledge. Because as I've said, we learn every day as traders. Actually, even I know you learn every day, you continue learning. Yeah, so don't be afraid to start, because as long as you start, that's where it all starts.
Wow, very well said, man. And thank you so much for being a part of our story, because now we know wherever we go, we could take this to the ends of Nairobi, and we know that we have a trader there. We could go to South Africa and we know we have a trader there. We can go to Nigeria, Ghana, and we know that we have somebody who represents and leads with integrity. And bro, it is such a pleasure to have met you. And whoever's watching this story, he's a real one out there, man. Shout out to you, brother. I appreciated this time that you took. And even though you're 7 hours away from me, we still found some time to be able to get this interview going. And look, it wasn't easy. And this man is a businessman. So we got London sessions to trade. He got a couple businesses that he had to put to the side just to be present. So we appreciate you, man. And we're looking forward to see how far you take your story. But we're so happy that we are a part of your journey just as much as you are a part of ours. All right. So thank you for watching, everybody. If they want to follow you, we will keep your Instagram right under the description. And just keep a lookout for another story like this, even though his story will never be like yours. But hopefully you took something out of this interview and you felt inspired. And guys, fortune favors the trader and fortune favors the bold. I'll see you next time. Sir Hans Felix signing out. Thank you again, brother.
Appreciate.
Yes, sir.